Alright everybody, we're back with another video. Today's video is going to be the top 10 assets in Standard. Um, Again, this is being made on October 4th, so some things could change between now and the next ban and errata list. So, yeah, let's go. Let's get on this ride. Vertical maneuvering equipment. This card's broken. It doesn't matter if it's an asset, you're playing 4 of this, right? Like, in some decks you're playing 4. If you can get the momentum reliably, like in Ryuku, you're playing 4 of this card. This card says that I can hit you with every low attack. You better have all low blocks, because I want to hit you with everything. Also, you're never going to kill me. Also, it gets damage. And yeah. I don't know how this card doesn't have unique. Like, it should have had unique on it. But yeah, it's nuts. This card is the best asset in the game right now. Just hands down, best asset in the game. Next up is Aerie with Popcorn. We got Aerie. She got reprinted in Girl Power. The card's a very good defensive piece. Again, it is momentum based. Also, it's before the damage step. And it's also on a response. So if you're going to die to the attack and your opponent has incredible display and a momentum, you're probably dead anyways. So, yeah, but also, while you're stage, this card at the start of your end phase, ready one non-unique asset or foundation that was not ready during this turn's combat phase. So that's pretty cool. You get to just ready a piece that you need. So yeah, it's great. Knott's Flask is one of my favorite assets. We love the booze counters. We love using those frozen tokens as ice cubes. After you build this asset, add 3 boost counters. If there are no boost counters on this card, you get all the cards in your stage, you get -2 speed. Commit, remove a boost counter. +3 or -3 damage. Very cool. Very cool for some symbols that actually need damage. Enhance once per turn, mill 3. If you did not get mill an attack this way, add another boost counter to this card. 1, because they're boost counters, so that makes this card even cooler. 2, it's a critical role card, so that makes it even cooler. And 3, it's a 1/5 asset that gives -3 damage or +3 damage, and that comes in handy sometimes. Surprisingly, more than not. Ha, see what I said? More than not. Bad joke. Not really in order, but except for vertical maneuvering equipment, that's number 1. Cape of No Return. It's a premium defensive piece for the Chaos Void air symbol. Yeah, the hardest thing about this card is getting it into play, because it's a 3 diff. And a 4 check. It does wear its stats very well, but it can be the oh crap button you need to survive a turn for the backswing. Speaking of oh crap buttons, we got the I Done Idiot box. 2/5 too low, enhance commit, return this attack's printed speed to its printed speed and damage, and return this attack to its printed speed and damage. Then, oh, I forgot it rezoned. Ah, that's funny. Return it to its printed attack zone. I forgot it rezoned. Huh. Okay. If it wasn't blockable, it's no longer a blockable. Yeah, this card is a staple. It's a staple on all the 3 symbols. It's just, you need a way to deal with overstated attacks, and you sometimes run out of defensive pieces, and this is the best one you got, and this is what you use. Team Dr. Ichigaki. It's a cancel for non-keyword cards. Or non-character, too. Sad face. We love canceling character abilities. But this does allow you to cancel any non-keyword, non-character ability. Psychic Spirit Glass is probably criminally underplayed, and really only Tim Keefe plays it. Form remove, your rival reveals their hands. Choose 1 card revealed this way. Your rival cannot play copies of the chosen card for the rest of the turn. So if your rival has like double showdown, double, I don't know, runaway, something like that, or, just a double foundation in hand, they can't block with them. It's very cool. Yeah, this card's really criminally underplayed. Twisty Surroundings, 3 difficulty, 5 check, 2 mid. Breaker 2, fantastic. It's a terrain. I have 1 more terrain on the list. Discard 1 momentum, change the zone of this attack to any other zone. Playable while committed, playable by either player. Commit. After your rival makes a check to play an attack, it gets -2. Failing this check will not end the combat phase. So it's a kind of a pseudo Breaker 2 on a Breaker 2 card, which is very cool. And it has a little bit of rezoning, so like you could play this other than vertical maneuvering equipment, but like I just run VME instead. But this gives you a different option, right? Like this gives you, like if you're not a momentum hungry deck, like this is fine because the one rezone, maybe one or two rezones a game with this card is better overall than -3 speed twice. I don't know. That's some math that I don't want to figure out. Um, Okay, so don't hate me. Don't hate on me. This may be the hot take here, but after playing Rodon for like 3 or 4 weeks straight, being able to look at your top cards of your deck and reorder them is nuts. Like you'll know your first 4 checks are knowing your first 4 checks, fantastic. Like you can plan out your entire turn that way. Um, it's a little heavy-handed at a 2/4 +3 low, but it's worth it. Like on a kill turn, knowing you're gonna check a 5-5-3-3 or a 3-5-5, you get to reorder them anyways. So you get to know like, hey, I want my first, I don't know, my first attack to check a 5, and then oh boy, I have this 5 diff coming up, so I need to move this 5 up. Or maybe you want to check worse up front and then check better later. You get to remove, the world's your oyster. You could do whatever you want. So it's actually a very good card in some decks. I think it's not a terrible option on these symbols, but like on Order and Water, you're probably playing Idunbox and Dr. Chigaki. Like VME is probably good for all, and Battle Arena, does that have all? Nope, it doesn't. So like I guess all's kind of, I mean, if you go by my, like all isn't, all has Spirit Glass too. So yeah, you got some options. But yeah, if you want to try it, if you really are a string deck and you want to know your checks, this allows you to do that. And Battle Arena, the second terrain. Godzillas of the world unite. They love this card too because they blow up both stages, and then they have this. So it helps them pass checks along with Godzilla's ability. But yeah, this also lets you get tons of momentum too. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. And I have no extras at the bottom this time. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Are these the top 10 assets in the game? Let me know. Like, they're here for discussion. And I'm just throwing out bad opinions left and right. Because I'm not in Atlanta this weekend because they moved it. So, whatever. But anyway, yeah. Until the next video, take care.